Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Thirsty Thursdays, and it's the first official Thirsty Thursday of Three Little Owls, so let's get into it. Okay, hi guys. So I went to Poundland and I got some lovely little heart lights. I just thought they were cute. I mean, how pretty. I don't have anyone I'm celebrating Valentine's Day with, but it's fine. I think it's a gimmick and it's a card company holiday, but it is cute. And anyone who does celebrate it, you know, you do you, and it is lovely to see. I've got this little coin jar, but then I realized when I got it home that you can't, oh, can you? Oh, you can open it. Yay! So I might do something with that then. Sorry, I thought you had to smash it. Okay, so let's get started with minis. I have 10 pounds in from last week, so I will get the ones out that we are working on now. How is everybody's February? I've seen everybody go crazy for the new launches on the 1st, and it was, I think most of who I do follow in the community has agreed that it was quite overwhelming, but I did budget for what I ordered, and I have some Happy Mail, which I will do after we do minis, I think. So, right, we need to get the money out. Ooh, oh god, this is so heavy. I'll have to remember that for next time. Right. Sorry, my kids are doing some sort of art thing in the hallway, so if you hear arguing, that's them. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. Okay. I can't remember, but that's fine. That's just there. I'll sort that out in my weekly video. I'm still at the beginning stages of understanding my plan, but at least I have one this time. So we'll pop this into our little box. I know I'd said that I wanted a tin to put the mini money into, but I don't, because I want the tin to last all year. So I've changed my mind, and I'll explain that in a bit. You'll have to excuse me if one of my kitties joins us. So let me just get the placeholders out. Although I will cry if one of my cats comes and jumps on this, messes this up, or burns their whiskers. Okay, so we only have 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I know that some of them I have made worth 2 pounds. So if that's the case, why did I only scratch that? Why did I only make that one? Huh. That means I thought it was worth 2. Because you can't do half of a placeholder, can you? Oh, I think I made this 2. 2, 4. Yeah, I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. What did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. I'm gonna annoy you. Hold on. Okay, sorry, sorted that out. So yeah, this is supposed to be 2. Each of these are 2. Okay, so we can get started now. I will grab my dice tower. Oh dear. Okay. And we will get some dice out. What do I want to use today? We'll just use this one, shall we? Is that red for, you know, February themed? Anyway, I hope that if you did get excited for all the different launches, that you managed to get what you were hoping for. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 2, except these are 1 pound. 6, 6, 2, 3, 6. Uh-oh. Come on, Wednesday plans. Oh, no. Okay, well, at least one of Emma's got something, but Kinzuki didn't get anything. All right, so we'll pop that out of the way. All right, so we have 1 pound to our cleaning haul. And since these are 1, I'll mark off the mop bucket. I'll pop these away as I go. I have noticed from lots of watching over the weekend that everyone is so good at tidying as they go, and that's probably why my house is a wreck, because I am not. 1, 2. Okay, so instead of doing half a 1 for now, I will do this lovely book. Yeah, so I hope everybody managed to get what they were hoping for. I did get Emma's subscription box, which used to be a limited to me from me, but I think it's available as a subscription all the time now. So I have that, and I have some other bits to show you. I have some other things on the way. These are worth 2. So I've got 3, so I'll finish that one off. This is from Essex Cash Stuffing. Not all disabilities are visible. And we'll go for the eye. And I've got more stuff coming. But every time I'm amazed at how quickly Emma's products arrive. It's just mind-blowing. Okay, Fancy a Cuppa from Rosebud's Budgets. Actually, if this was at a theme park or Disneyland, absolutely never. I can't even go on a swing anymore without getting dizzy. I get dizzy in a car wash. It's just ridiculous. Okay, and then we have the Queen Bee Makes. So each of these are 2. So mark that one off, and then I'll do half the donut. Lovely. So we'll put those away. Oh, why did I put that there? That's not, oh yeah, I meant to put that there, but I didn't mean to put Rosebuds there. Okay. All right, so we'll put these back in our box. Yeah, so the reason I decided not to put my 10-pound minis in my tin is because the whole point of finally getting started and doing the minis is to build my binders up, right? So what I have decided to do is use an envelope that I ordered that I'll show you in a minute, and the money that I have for jumbo roll and match that I did for groceries will come out of there, and then the money that I scratched off for Rosebud's sunflower, here it is. I scratched this off. Where are you? Right here. Sunflower Valley. So I didn't get a match, so I put 10 pounds in. So I've taken it out of here, and it replaced the mini. Basically, it replaced, there's 10 pounds here. Makes sense in my head, and I'm not doing very well of just explaining this. I've just swapped it for the mini money, and there's 10 pounds in my pot. So technically I've popped that in there. And so my grocery money that I play with and my spending money I play with will go into the tin, and that tin will not get opened until New Year's. That isn't for my savings goals for Madeira or sinking funds or America or anything like that. This is for 2027. It's not going to be for Christmas. And I think that will help me stay disciplined. So I'm going to put that in there. There we go. And then I finally made sense of what I want to do with those things. So but I'll still play roll and match. I just won't need the envelope for it. Oh yeah, look. Oh, that's for spending. So it's the other one that's for food. So I will put this dice away. And then what we can do is I will show you some lovely Happy Meals that I'm very excited about. Look, I really think I don't want to ruin her, but I really think I'm considering hot gluing this on. I don't know if Emma would be offended if I did that though. Why is there a scuff mark there? Oh, did I do that? I've scratched it. Man, that's silly, isn't it? Okay, so I have Happy Meal from Natalie and Happy Meal from Emma. Okay, so if you want to say your goodbyes now, that's fine. Please leave a like, comment. Anything is lovely and appreciative. I try and comment back to anyone who's commented to me, and it all helps the channel, and I would be really grateful if you did. If you are staying around to have a look inside, let's open her up. Okay, so I've already got rid of the lollipop. My kids argued over that. I had a lollipop in here. We have this adorable, like, down comforter feeling pouch, and I don't want to retire my dice pouch I already have that I got from Rose with the matching scrunchie, which of course I've lost. I knew I would. But if I put her, this beautiful thing, and the black and the white is so me. If I put this in my handbag, it will be black, it will be gray and disgusting in a week. So I need to pop her to the side before I decide. We have a lovely thank you card. Now this is something I ordered. I love these. The world needs more people like you. I might put this up on my my board in my classroom. A collection of self-care, self-affirmation, and self-love goodies to remind yourself to pause and reset. So yeah, as Emma said, this is less about budgeting and more about just looking after yourself, which I appreciate very much. I've got a lovely little freebie, little winter scratch off. So cute. So I will add that. Oh, I didn't know you were on. Oh, tag us in your socials. I'm on TikTok. Huh. I don't go on TikTok very often. I'll put that over here. And then this came in the box. Be kind to your mind, which I love. And there's a lovely scratch off. So if you get a B, it's 5. And if you scratch off a brain, it is 10. Speaking of brains, I took Annabelle, who's 10, to her ENT specialist appointment, which I thought was for her headaches. Speaking of brains and ENT things, sorry, I restarted my bit because the kids came in asking for their apple juice. Annabelle had a MRI last March because she's had headaches since she was 5, and going back and forth, and the doctors are like, oh, have a more boring life, have some Calpol, drink some water. It's none of those things. They're not food related. They're unpredictable. Their timing is unpredictable. Sometimes they're twice a week. Sometimes they're once every 4 weeks. Sometimes they're once every 3 months. Anyway, so the MRI came up with some sort of fluid buildup in her sinus cavity, which I thought they were referring to the ENT because of her headaches. Well, it comes out to find out that it's not that. It's just an incidental finding on the MRI. And there's nothing sinister about it because she's not suffering from chronic symptoms. But we did get to see a picture of the MRI and her eyeballs and her brain, and it was so cool. I think I said that in my last video. And I got a letter with the medical notes, and so we're waiting on a CT, but I need to take her back to the GP and ask for a referral back to the pediatric neurologist to find out why she gets headaches. Anyway, so I need a lot of moments of mindfulness and meditation. So I'm glad I got this box this month. This is the cutest sticker. I might put it there, actually. Am I allowed to do that? So cute on my box here. I might do that. Okay. So this is Pocket Hug. Okay, so we've got Pocket Hug. Here's a little Pocket Hug. Please keep it safe and close. Then it will be there beside you when you need it most. And I'm not sure if you're supposed to keep the card attached to it, because I'm not very bright when it comes to crafting things. So I'll keep it like that for now, but it's very cute. It's very sweet. I'm all about things that bring good energy mentally, even if they're woo-woo, as people say. Now, I went to Poundland because I didn't expect to get this in the box. But when I tell you it smells gorgeous, it smells gorgeous. But I don't have a wax melt burner anymore. And sometimes I see them at Poundland, and I didn't today, but I will get one because these are just, they smell so wonderful. Can you let Donna out, please?
Should I just leave it open like that?
Okay, yeah, just, sorry about that. Oh, this is why I don't really film that often, because I feel like the distractions are annoying for people. Right, so I need to put this in a binder because it saves 100 pounds, and I definitely will do this. I think I sidetracked and I was talking about how I need moments of mindfulness and how some people think they're woo-woo, but they're definitely not. Okay, so I ordered some things as well, and this is my free gift. And it's so on par with everything right now. You can't pour from an empty cup. Allocate an amount to each color, roll a colored dice, color in a heart, and save that amount. And I am pouring from an empty cup for myself. Other people my age, other single parents my age, have 3 times the amount of energy and do 5 times the things. And I just don't. But I'm constantly comparing myself. So that is why I got this. Don't measure your success with someone else's ruler. Feeling brave, scratch and save the mystery bonus amounts below. And I do measure myself against everyone else as a teacher, as a single parent, as a soccer mom, because I don't do the activities. Come on, just make up your mind. Now Winnie wants in. Okay. Sorry, it's just chaos here. So yes, I need this to remind myself that I'm doing the best that I can with what I have. I felt awful because I had to take Annabelle to A&E because we had fed the cats out of cat food tins and Annabelle forgot to throw them away. I didn't double check that she did. I'm the parent, so obviously it's my fault it happened. She she walked into the hallway to go to the toilet and walked her big toe right into a sharp cat food tin lid. So, went to A&E the next day to get her some steri stitches, and it was just very stressful. Anyway, I ended up staying home a couple days after that because I was so drained and exhausted, and I couldn't be the best version of myself at work. And then it said, so I'm happy I got this one too, which I didn't realize was a dashboard, and that's adorable. P.S. I hope you feel beautiful today. So this is good. I'll put this in one of my binders as well. But yeah, she's absolutely fine. She was running around on it the same day. Kids are so resilient. I was terrified that I was going to get judged for letting her do such a thing. Okay, so now we have Happy Meal, some of which I got back in January, and some I just ordered on my Sunday when Natalie's website launched, and it's come already, which is also amazing. So I will start with my longer term things. I have the famous rainbow stacking cups, and I have gone for 5,000. Why? Not a clue. Not a clue. But when I was looking at flights to go home to America to see my family, my other family that are there, my sister, my dad, my nephew, brother-in-law, stepmom, $7,000 for 3 plane tickets. So that's a lot because of my job. I can only go in peak summertime. There's really no point in going for 10 days with jet lag. And I can only go every 4 or 5 years. You need to go for 3 weeks. So maybe we'll use this for that. I do have my other binder that is geared towards Saving for America, but I'm not really hopeful that it will happen next year. I'm just not able to side hustle and work a second job, you know. So we'll get there, but it's here for when I want it, and I'm glad I have it. So I'll put this away. I realized that I lost the those little tickets you get in Rosebud's box. I lost them, probably because my kids went digging through my stuff and took them. So when I come to play that game, I'll have to use a different type of counter. Rainbow Foundations is one that I can start at some point this year, because just because there's lots of bricks there doesn't mean they have to be big amounts. And like so many of you say, like Cherry B is really good at doing, Dolly B says it too, you know, little and often, and it's fine. You know, I will just see where we get. But this is so adorable, and I had to have it. This was definitely a FOMO purchase, and I'm glad I got it, because I know that, bless her, Natalie's under extreme pressure to make more, and she wants to keep her customers happy, but I can imagine how time consuming they are. So yes, they're so glittery and gorgeous. Okay, and then I have a few more bits. So I think I have decided that I will use one of my envelopes I ordered from Natalie for, what did I say I was going to use it for? Oh, for my mini money. Duh, see, my brain. Okay, so I got the lovely rainbow, so I'll probably take, not this one, I won't take this one out. Maybe I'll use the purple one for the minis. Anyway, Rainbow Christmas mini savers. I saw Carrie using them, Budget with Carrie, and they're just so cute. And I won't use this as part of my Mini But Mighty challenge. They will be to sort of feed into Christmas. It's so cute. Snowflake. They're just so cute. Ooh! Cookie cutters. Are they cookies? Yeah, those are cookies. I just think they're adorable. And this feels like a less intimidating way to save for Christmas. So I will put these in my Christmas binder that I have mostly Studio Budget challenges in, apart from Fill the Dots and Polar Express. So I guess I will need a different envelope, but for now I'll put them here. So cute. I'll put this. Is that gonna fit there? No, that's fine. I'll pop her away. I'll get a different, I do have a different envelope here somewhere. Oh. Anyway, I did see a few creators or YouTube channels, you know, comment on how even for us it was overwhelming for everyone to launch on the same day. And I don't think that that's a criticism. It is hard. I think that it reminded me of COVID, kind of, when everything was so limited, and if you didn't, the queue just to get a grocery slot, it was just really that idea of not having enough or not having something because, I don't know, it kind of creates a sense of scarcity. What do you need, honey?
I'm just really bored without you.
I'm almost done, okay? Just
How much more longer?
not that much, all right?
Is that new?
Yeah, this is new. It's pretty,
Show
isn't
me
it?
about it.
Well, hurry back with it, because I want to put something in it.
Annabelle, look.
I knew that would happen.
Beautiful.
So beautiful. So pretty things. Oh, can I have it back? I'm almost done, okay?
She's gonna.
Yeah, so I started giving the kids their pocket money, and it's money that they get for going to school. We went to Hobbycraft, and Arthur has managed to save 10 pounds in the last 2 weeks, and Annabelle spent her 5 pounds right away, and she spent it again today. So she's taking after her mother. But Arthur keeps his money in his budget binder that I got him, and the lady at the register was like, oh, that's such a good idea. And I just thought, oh, well, I hope it ends up sticking. And then as we're walking out, they're actually really friendly in Hobbycraft. There was this other lady looking at the bins by the till, and Annabelle had said, have a nice night.
Yep.
And the lady who was looking at the bins said, oh, that is so cute. She has such lovely manners. And I thought, thank you. You know, it's really nice when people notice, because when they're at home or around family, they're not always the most polite. They're crabby and all the rest of it. But it was just nice, and it was nice to, I'm trying to get them to have a more positive relationship with money for sure. Oh, we have the lovely card that came with my order. So this little mini coloring, I might give this to Annabelle. Maybe she'll want to save her money, because I did say to them that they're fivers. They need to, if they spend them, that's fine, but then that's less money to go to Madeira with. And then we have the beautiful Merry Little Rainbow 12-day advent. I did not get any advents last year because this past Christmas, because I didn't have the money. Sorry. Yeah, I didn't get an advent because that would have really broke the bank. And so I'm proud of myself for not doing it. But I do know from watching Dolly B that the advents usually come out for sale in August. So I thought I would be more responsible this time, especially because our holiday is in August. And I need to put the cats into a cattery, which is actually nearby. And for 5 cats for 12 days, it's only 300 pounds, which is amazingly cheap. And they get to share their own little hut, which I thought is so cute. So I'm going to go see it this weekend. So I suppose I'll put this into Christmas. So I don't know why I shut it, but that's fine. Put it at the back here. These envelopes, I could have got so many more, and I might do. They're gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, come on. Go on. I love a fresh hole punch. Okay. So I'll put you away. Look at that. Isn't she pretty? I mean, you wouldn't expect that to feel so festive because it's purple, but anything purple in Christmas is up my street. Purple's my favorite color. Always has been. Okay. And then I got the Rainbow Cloud Saving Tracker, which I think Natalie said is a freebie for the first so many orders. And I pathetically, or commonly, set an alarm for both Emma and Natalie. So I got that as well. So cute. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll decide where I'm going to put these ones later. Oh, I guess I need, here I am pulling my binder out again. Okay, so, but I'll put her at the front. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay. Love it. Okay. Right, so now I will put my mini money, oops, in here. And then it will go. Gosh, these cats can't decide whether they want in or out. It's annoying me. They're always like that. Just don't have doors in your house if you have cats. Okay. So this is my minis binder anyway, and my Bag It and Bank It. And some other challenges I guess I'm turning into minis. So I'll put this at the back. And then I have my completed envelope, which will be for my completed mini challenges to go into. Uh-oh, if I made you too fat. Anyway, I hope that everyone is getting excited for springtime. My son was home today because he had an earache last night. And it was miserable and raining and cold and dark all day. And I am not a morning person, and it's really hard for me to do anything productive or domestic when they're home, sleeping, because then I just want to sleep because I'm so tired all the time and I'm not disciplined. But I feel a little more into it if it's sunny out. I don't know. So some people would say that that's wasted time, but it's fine. I think I needed the rest. And we have one more week of school before half term for a week, and luckily because I was off a couple of days unpaid due to Annabelle and Arthur having their various issues, sickness, injuries, I don't get paid for dependent sick leave. You get 5 days a year, and I've used them. I think I used them in October. So I'm working at an activity half-term holiday camp for 3 days to make up that money. So I guess there's that, but I don't really want to call it side hustle, because if I get my full pay and I work at the camp, I just get penalized from universal credit and tax, and I don't know, it's really hard to make sense of it all. Isn't that so cute? So pretty. But at least I have the option to do that, so we shall see how that goes. But I hope everybody enjoyed my first official Thirsty Thursday minis video, and I will be back soon, hopefully filming Sunday for my next week cash stuffing / challenges. And in the meantime, I hope everybody has a lovely weekend. So I will see you soon. Bye.